Brenda Lynn, we have the most amazing duo. Now, this is a good duo that we're interviewing
That's
today.
right. They're a good duo.
That's right. We like to put the emphasis on different places because we know we're a good duo, but
Do we?
well, I don't know. Sometimes. But this is a good duo right here
They
that we're
truly
about.
are.
They are. They're
Yes.
amazing, and they're great friends of ours. And they're called A Tale of Two. Stephanie Adlington, Aaron Lassard. Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
So glad you're here on Swanky Southern Nights. You know, as I mentioned, they're dear friends of ours, and we're big fans of theirs.
Yes, I got to hear them. Well, both of us did. At First Fridays in Columbia, they were playing at Farmstead. And
Yes.
gosh, I love their music so much.
Yes.
So
Well-
versatile.
Thank y'all.
Well, here's the thing, guys. I mean, you already know this, but yes, they blend those elements of jazz and Americana, and it's just perfect. And individually, I mean, they are a duo, but individually, Aaron's one of my very, very favorite guitar players to
Yeah.
listen to.
He's awesome.
Thank you. You know just how to butter me up.
No, well, it's true. It's true. And then Stephanie, of course, the Siren of the South, is
Yes.
just
Thank
an
you.
amazing vocalist.
Yes, she is.
So together you make an amazing duo. You got to tell me though, where is the origin of A Tale of Two? Tell us a little bit about the name. Is that just a nod to A Tale of Two Cities, or what's the story there?
Well, no, we didn't think that far into it, unfortunately. So
I
the,
think too
Google-
much, guys.
Google-
That's the problem.
Yeah, the Google and YouTube searches are quite competitive thanks to that, unfortunately. However, no, I started playing guitar for Stephanie's jazz project about 5 years ago, and we eventually came to the decision that we wanted to tour more, and we started writing our own music. And I come from more of a rock background, though I do play a lot of jazz.
Yeah.
And so I really started falling in love with a lot of Americana and Southern rock and roots music. And I wanted to take this brand that Stephanie created, being the Siren of the South, and where she coined the term Jazzicana. And I wanted to take kind of the foundation of that and mold it a little bit more into a less jazz but more roots approach, while maintaining some of that Southern Belle type atmosphere to it on her end.
Yeah.
And so eventually we crafted this duo, and we were driving on White Bridge Road one day trying to come up with a name, and she said A Tale of Two, and I said I like that. That's what it's going to be. And that's the story behind the name. And ever since, we've just been picking away. Had to get through that whole thing called coronavirus, which delayed our process a few years, but fortunately we are out of that now, and we are finally releasing our we put out an EP in 2021, now finally our first LP coming out on October 4th.
Love it.
Awesome.
Love it. Love it. Now, I've had an opportunity to hear Renegade, the first single from this project, and it's awesome. And it did pleasantly surprise me, because it wasn't exactly what I was expecting, because you guys, when I think of you guys, I've heard a lot of your amazing jazz work. I also know that you do the Americana thing. This song, it definitely, would you say it definitely leans definitely in the Americana direction, right?
Yeah, definitely. We are really stretching more into that territory, at least with A Tale of Two now. With Stephanie still being a solo artist in Nashville, we're still doing her project, kind of labeled under as the Siren of the South.
Yeah.
But with this, we're really starting to stretch more and really emphasizing dynamics and energy, and trying to have these really powerful harmonies, and just kind of rocking out a little bit.
Because I kind of discovered, since it's just two of us going out there a lot, and nothing against an acoustic guitar and two voices. I mean, that's one of the most pure, most authentic things ever. But for me personally, get a little bored with that 2 hours in. So
sure.
What can we start doing
Sure.
to create a little bit more of a dynamic, a little bit more of a up and down kind of, I hate to say schizophrenic atmosphere, but a little bit of one, so that way you can have your bigger moments and your quieter moments,
Sure.
and so everything doesn't just start to run together. And I think that's kind of where some of our inspiration comes from. Thoughts, Aaron?
The songwriting is going through hills and valleys to be as pretentious as possible.
Nice.
I love that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So when is this? I mean, is the full project going to be out, or are you going to be releasing single and then single and then single, or what's the plan on that?
So single one, Renegade, the title track for the LP, came out on Friday, August 2nd.
Yeah.
Our next single, which will be By the Light of the Moon, it's definitely more familiar to people who know us. It's a little bit more mellow. It's more of an old country song, actually. A lot of pedal steel.
Nice.
And, a lot of old school, real old Nashville type melody and harmony.
Love it. Yes.
And
Nice.
yeah, and that will be out on September 13th, which is a Friday the 13th.
Ooh.
actually.
Nice.
Little spook-
We'll have some
And,
special mojo on it then. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
there you go. Yeah, yeah. And then finally, the record itself will be out in its entirety on October 4th.
Great. October 4th.
There you go.
And what's the title of the entire project again?
It's Renegade.
Oh, that is the name
the
of it.
title.
Okay.
Yeah.
cool.
So single one is the title track. Yeah, and it's an 8-song record with one cover. We're actually doing a Tom Waits cover.
Ooh.
From a record called Rain Dogs, I believe, released back in 1985.
Mhm.
It's a track called Gun Street Girl.
Would you say that's
and we did
was that a deep cut? Is that or is it?
Isn't all Tom?
Yeah, true.
Unless Rod Stewart or somebody sings it.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yes.
I would say probably definitely more of a deep cut for sure.
Yeah. Nice. Love it. Well, we love watching you guys live. Now, we're excited that you've got the new recording project coming out, and we love your live performances, and so many people love your live performances. Of course, you do play at Farmstead here in downtown Muletown, Columbia, Tennessee, and I know you have some other things coming up as well. So when can folks see you doing your live shows?
Yeah. Well, we're really excited to be a part of the Americana Fest this year in Nashville.
Good.
So we are going to be at City Winery upstairs on
Nice.
September 17th
Love it.
at 8:30 p.m. We will also be hosting an album release show at Rudy's Jazz Room on Tuesday, October 8th.
Nice.
Oh, that'd be fun to attend.
Yeah.
Yes, please. And what we're really excited about that show is that is a rare full band show for us. So we will be adding pedal steel and a mandolin fiddle utility player.
Yes.
Love it.
Oh.
I
They know the
have
Swanky
such a crush.
South.
Oh yeah, I have such a crush on the mandolin. I think if I could date an instrument, it would be mandolin.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's great. Yeah.
chunky and tough, but sweet and
Yeah.
just it's everything.
It's a great instrument for sure. Yeah. Aaron, do you play mandolin?
Unfortunately, no, I do not. So
Yeah.
I'm unfortunately one of too many guitar players in Nashville.
Yeah, but there aren't that many amazing left-handed guitar players in Nashville.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, it's true. True story. And guys, I'm telling you, if you get a chance to see A Tale of Two, just definitely go see them. They're just terrific live.
Yes, and check them out
Thank you.
on YouTube, online. There are a lot of videos out.
Mm-hmm.
It shows their versatility and their music. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah, you must have
love
seen-
those. Love all the video stuff that's out there. And we mentioned you have this jazz side as well as the Americana side and the blending of the two. But Aaron mentioned that Stephanie, you are your moniker is Siren of the South, which I think is
Yes.
very fitting. That's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, and people can actually find your music online as well, doing
Yeah.
more of the jazz thing, correct?
Yeah, and actually, speaking of Columbia and Farmstead, we will be back for First Friday.
Nice.
Very, very grateful to Farmstead and James Evans.
Yeah.
He's been such a champion for us, and we used to be there at Vintage Winery, and
Yes.
before they became Farmstead, and we also go out to Wines in the Fork.
Yeah.
With the his other establishment there,
Yeah.
and it's wonderful, as you all know.
Yes.
what this whole area is for community.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gigging for money, but you're also gigging with your friends and for your friends and helping your
Yes.
friends. It's really great. I feel so blessed and honored to be able to get to do that.
Yeah. Well, we're blessed
but
and
yeah,
honored that you are bringing your music magic to this area too in Muletown.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they have another appearance in Muletown.
They do.
September 5th at the Mule House. We're having that big special event for Room in the Inn.
Yep.
And they're doing something really special at the event.
That's going to be so
Yeah.
cool
Tell them about it.
Well, they bring the class.
That's
That's
right.
what they
That's
do.
right.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, this big event at the beautiful Mule House, which we actually have gotten to play the Mule House with A Tale of Two before,
Yeah.
and it was wonderful. And the Mule House is just beautiful facility over there, venue. It's just, we call it the Little Ryman. It's just so nice. And
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Yes. And so when people come to this event on September the 5th, as Brenda Lynn said, it's a benefit for Room in the Inn. When you first come in the lounge, it's going to be cocktail hour.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of any better music for cocktail hour than A Tale of Two.
Perfect.
Right?
Yeah.
And so that's, Stephanie and Aaron, A Tale of Two, are going to be playing just whatever they like to play to set the mood for an incredible evening. Yeah.
Thank you so much for asking us. We're so excited to be a part of this event. Again, not only for friends and getting to play the Mule House again, but also for the charity that it's sponsoring and the other artists that are on the bill. It's going to be a really great night.
Oh yeah, it'll be great. Yeah, and we do want to mention that my old buddy Marty Rabin, lead singer of Shenandoah, is going to be our special guest for that show as well.
Yeah.
So and Brenda Lynn will be singing. I'll be singing. I'll have my full band, which are made up of some incredible players, and you'll definitely want to come early and check out A Tale of Two.
Yes, they're amazing. Yeah.
Well, thanks, y'all. We really appreciate the shout out.
Thank you so much, and we're gonna definitely be playing some of your music on our show this evening, including that new single "Renegade."
Yes. Hey, what's the best way to connect with y'all online?
Well, we are all over the place, but we're quite active on our Instagram, our Facebook, and YouTube. Much more proactive on YouTube these days as well. Over the summer, we were doing a weekly live stream series. We'll be looking to bring that back. That's really fun, just from the living, where we do some covers and hang out, some questions. And we also have a series on YouTube that we are doing regularly called Cover Tales, where we just take a cool song that we really dig and do our own little take on it, whether it's in the living room or out somewhere in a state park and
wherever.
That's so cool. Is it just a song that you find and you're like, hey, we want to put our flavor on this? Or is that what it is?
Yeah, literally I'll be listening to something and I'm like, hey, I forgot about this song. We should sing this.
Nice.
It's that's how much thought's into it. But there's so many songs out there that you love and you're influenced by, and then they kind of go in the back of your brain and then they resurface again. Like, oh my God. Yeah, let's do that.
Our next one will be, the next upcoming one will be Leader of the Band by Dan Fogelberg.
Oh, love it. Love that song. Yeah, that's so cool. That is so awesome. I don't know if you know this. You may already know this. Norbert Putnam, that produced a lot of Fogelberg stuff, used to live right here in downtown Columbia. And
oh my gosh.
Yep. He also produced Margaritaville for Jimmy Buffett. And, he's since moved down to the Florence, Alabama area, but he lived here downtown for quite a few years. Yep.
How cool is that? Well, Columbia is a cool place to live.
It is. It's just a great place to play music.
That's right.
And we're just so glad that you guys do that. So we're gonna be looking for you guys online, and we're gonna definitely be looking for that brand new music, Renegade.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Thank you all so much. We appreciate all you do, and thank you. We cannot wait for the event on September 5th. It's going to be awesome.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much.
Love y'all so much. Thank you for being a part of Swanky Southern Night.